Or you automatically choose St. Johns County because everyone on the internet is saying it's the best place to live, there are a few things you need to know. Because every week I talk to families relocating to Northeast Florida who start their home search convinced they are moving to St. Johns County. But then they tour Mandarin and suddenly everything changes. Some end up with larger lots, shorter commutes, lower monthly costs, and a lifestyle they didn't even know existed. Today, we are comparing Mandarin and St. Johns County side by side so that you can decide which one is actually the better fit for your family. Hey everyone, I'm Lana, native to Jacksonville, Florida, real estate advisor, a wife, and a mom helping families relocate to Northeast Florida. Today, we're going to talk about the pros, the cons, the costs, school, lifestyle, and the biggest mistakes buyers make when they're comparing these two areas. So let's start with location. One thing many relocation buyers don't realize is how different these areas feel. Mandarin sits within Jacksonville. It's more established, mature, convenient, and incredibly central. Most Mandarin residents are roughly around 20 to 25 minutes from downtown, 30 minutes from the beach, and about 35 minutes from the airport. Now, St. Johns County is much larger than what people realize. So some communities are closer to Jacksonville and others are much farther south, closer to St. Augustine. Depending on where you buy, your commute could be significantly longer. So I always tell buyers, don't just fall in love with the house, fall in love with the drive you'll make every single day. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, schools. Because let's be honest, this is one of the biggest reasons people choose St. Johns County, and it's for a good reason. St. Johns County schools consistently rank among the best in Florida, and many people, especially families, relocate here because of that. Here's what I think gets overlooked. Not every family needs the exact same thing. I've worked with families who toured St. Johns County and realized the longer commute was just not worth it. And I've also worked with families who preferred Mandarin's location and felt the schools available met their needs perfectly. My advice, research schools, visit schools, talk to parents, and don't just assume one area automatically wins because of ranking online. Let's talk about home prices. This is where things get really interesting. Let's say you have a budget of around $600,000. In many St. Johns County communities, you're competing with a lot of buyers looking for new homes. You may also have HOA fees, CDD fees, smaller lots. Now, in Mandarin, that same budget may get you a larger lot, more mature landscaping, more privacy, and sometimes more square footage. I recently worked with buyers relocating from New Jersey, and they were shocked about how much land they could get in Mandarin compared to the newer communities. Now, if you want brand new construction, St. Johns County definitely has way more options than what Mandarin has. But if you are prioritizing value and space, Mandarin deserves a serious look. So let's talk about lifestyle. And this is where I think the decision is actually made. Not by schools, not by price, but by lifestyle. Now you have St. Johns County that feels a little bit more newer. You have master plan, resort style, community pools, splash parks, golf carts, fitness centers, and community events. Whereas Mandarin feels a little bit more established. It's more natural, relaxed, tree-lined roads, river views, and local restaurants, and neighborhoods with character. I always ask buyers, what does your Saturday look like? And if your answer is community events, pool days, golf carts, new construction, you may love St. Johns County. But if your answer is coffee by the river, walking trails, larger lots, mature trees, you may love Mandarin. Neither is wrong. They're just very different lifestyles. Now, let's talk about what most relocation videos won't tell you. For St. Johns County, traffic is increasing, growth is happening really fast, construction is everywhere, and monthly costs can surprise buyers once HOA and CDD fees are added. For Mandarin, many homes are older, some properties may require updates, and if you're near the river, understanding flood zones becomes very important. Neither area is perfect. Every community has its trade-offs, but the key is to understand them before you buy. So who should live where? I think St. Johns County is ideal for people who want newer homes, resort style amenities, highly rated school districts, master plan communities. And then I think Mandarin is ideal for people who want larger lots, who are working throughout Jacksonville, buyers seeking value, and those who appreciate mature neighborhoods and established trees. So which would I choose? Honestly, it depends entirely on your family's goals. That's exactly why my team and I spend so much time helping relocation buyers compare communities before they make a decision. If you are considering Mandarin, St. Johns County, or anywhere in Northeast Florida, give me a call, send me a text, or use the links in the description. If you haven't already, subscribe, because next week I'm going to show you what $500,000 gets you in Mandarin. And some of the homes may surprise you. I'll see you in the next video.